The silent passenger knew everything about their fake marriage. Episode 1, The Rainy Drive. Rain hammered against the windshield so hard that it almost sounded like tiny stones. The city beyond the glass was nothing but a blur of lights and shadows. Red brake lights stretched endlessly ahead like glowing scars across the highway. I tightened my grip on the steering wheel. Beside me sat Isabella. To millions of people, she was my loving wife. To me, she was my business partner. And to ourselves, we were strangers trapped inside a lie that had lasted 3 years. Neither of us spoke. The silence between us had become normal. Comfortable, even. When you spend years pretending to love someone in public, eventually you run out of things to say in private. The windshield wipers moved back and forth. Back and forth. Like a clock counting down towards something neither of us could see. I glanced at Isabella. She was staring out the passenger window. Her reflection appeared ghost-like against the rain-covered glass. Beautiful. Elegant. Perfect. Exactly the woman the public expected her to be. Yet tonight she looked exhausted. Not physically. Emotionally. Like someone carrying a secret too heavy to bear. I knew the feeling. Because I was carrying the same secret. 3 years earlier, our lives had collided at exactly the right moment. Or perhaps exactly the wrong one. My family's company was collapsing. Decades of success had vanished almost overnight. Bad investments. Failed projects. Mountains of debt. Investors were pulling out. Banks were becoming nervous. Every business news channel predicted the same thing. Disaster. Then Isabella's father approached me with an offer. At first, I thought it was insane. A fake marriage. A carefully planned relationship designed to benefit both families. My company would gain public confidence. Her family's political ambitions would gain credibility. Together, we'd become the perfect power couple. At least on paper. I should have refused. Maybe she should have too. But desperation makes people do strange things. 3 months later, we were standing in front of hundreds of cameras exchanging wedding vows neither of us meant. The public celebrated. The media obsessed over us. Our social media exploded. Within a year, my company recovered. Within 2 years, her father's influence doubled. Within 3 years, our fake marriage had become one of the most valuable brands in the country. Everyone won. Everyone except us. The cost wasn't money. It was freedom. Every smile was scheduled. Every appearance was planned. Every anniversary was staged. Every romantic photograph was carefully designed. The world saw a fairy tale. We lived inside a contract. And contracts eventually expire. A flash of lightning illuminated the road. For a brief second, the interior of the car glowed bright white. Then darkness returned. Isabella finally broke the silence. Do you ever wonder how long we can keep doing this? Her voice was barely louder than the rain. I kept my eyes on the road. Doing what? She laughed softly. Not because something was funny. Because the truth was obvious. This. She gestured between us. The marriage. I didn't answer immediately. The question lingered in the air. Heavy. Dangerous. The kind of question that changes everything once it's asked. I don't know, I admitted. It was the first honest thing I'd said all week. Maybe all month. She nodded slowly. I can't remember the last time I felt like myself. The confession surprised me. Isabella rarely revealed weakness. In public, she was confident, controlled, unshakable. Tonight, she sounded human. For the first time in years. We chose this, I reminded her. Her eyes narrowed. Did we? I looked at her. She continued staring forward. We were cornered. I didn't disagree. Because she wasn't wrong. Sometimes people call something a choice when there are no good alternatives. The rain intensified. Thunder rolled somewhere in the distance. For some reason, a strange feeling settled over me. Like someone was watching. I checked the mirrors. Nothing unusual. Only darkness. Only rain. Only empty roads behind us. Yet the feeling remained. Persistent. Uncomfortable. I pushed it aside. Stress could make anyone paranoid. Especially someone living a double life. Isabella took a deep breath. My father called today. I immediately knew this wasn't good news. What does he want? She hesitated. Then answered. He wants us to renew everything. I frowned. What does that mean? The contract. My stomach tightened. Renew it for how long? 3 more years. The words landed like a punch. 3 years. 3 more years of interviews. 3 more years of pretending. 3 more years of lies. I laughed bitterly. Of course. Why wouldn't he ask for more? The arrangement had made millions. Powerful people never abandon something profitable. They can't seriously expect us to continue forever. Her expression darkened. They don't care what we want. That hurt because it was true. Our lives had become assets. Products. Investments. Human beings transformed into a public relations strategy. For several minutes, neither of us spoke. The highway stretched endlessly before us. Then Isabella said something that changed everything. What if we tell the truth? I almost missed the exit. What? What if we end this? She turned toward me. What if we tell everyone our marriage isn't real? The car felt suddenly smaller. The air heavier. The consequences flooded my mind instantly. Headlines. Scandals. Investigations. Destroyed reputations. Stock prices collapsing. Political careers ending. Families turning against us. The truth would be catastrophic. Yet a small part of me felt something unexpected. Relief. Because I had secretly imagined the same thing. More than once. Maybe dozens of times. What are you saying? I asked quietly. I'm saying I'm tired. Her voice cracked. I'm tired of lying. The vulnerability shocked me. For years we'd played roles. Perfect husband. Perfect wife. Perfect couple. Now the masks were slipping. And neither of us knew what would happen next. What we didn't know. What neither of us could possibly know. Was that every word was being recorded? Hidden beneath the rear passenger seat sat a tiny digital recorder. small enough to avoid notice, powerful enough to capture every syllable. Its red recording light blinked silently, patiently, like an eye watching from the darkness, recording everything. The confessions, the regrets, the truth. The device had been there for hours. Neither of us had looked for it. Why would we? We believed we were alone. But secrets have a strange way of attracting listeners. The drive continued. The conversation became even more personal. We talked about lost opportunities, dreams we'd abandoned, people we'd disappointed. For the first time since our wedding, we spoke honestly. Not as business partners, not as public figures, as two exhausted people trapped inside the same cage. The rain continued falling. The recorder continued listening. And somewhere nearby, someone was waiting, watching, preparing. Nearly an hour later, we arrived at our mansion. The enormous house stood illuminated against the storm, a symbol of everything we'd gained and everything we'd lost. I parked the car. Neither of us moved immediately. Neither of us seemed eager to enter the life waiting inside. Finally, Isabella opened the door. "Good night." Her voice sounded distant. "Good night." She walked toward the house. I followed moments later. The front door closed behind us. The driveway became silent. Except it wasn't truly silent, because another figure emerged from the shadows. A hooded stranger stepped into the rain. Slowly, carefully, purposefully. The figure approached the car, opened the rear passenger door, reached beneath the seat, and retrieved the recorder. The red light stopped blinking. The recording was complete. The stranger smiled. Inside the tiny device existed enough evidence to destroy lives. Enough evidence to expose a 3-year deception. Enough evidence to demand almost anything. Money, power, revenge. The possibilities were endless. The hooded figure slipped the recorder into a pocket and disappeared into the darkness. Inside the mansion, Isabella sat alone in her bedroom. Her phone vibrated. One message. Unknown number. No profile picture. No name. No explanation. Her heart raced. She opened it. Attached was an audio file. Nothing else. No text. No warning. Only the recording. Confused, she pressed play. For several seconds there was only static. Then she heard a voice. Her own voice. Every drop of color vanished from her face. The conversation from the car. Every confession. Every secret. Every lie. Someone had recorded everything. Someone knew the truth. Someone had been listening. And whoever they were, they had finally decided to introduce themselves. The second message arrived seconds later. 3 simple words appeared on the screen. I know everything. Isabella stared at the message. Frozen. Terrified. Because for the first time in 3 years, the lie was no longer under our control. And somewhere in the darkness beyond the rain, the silent passenger was waiting. To be continued.